everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Raven Reacts. So, as it stands right now across my channel, I noticed that it has been lacking a certain something, and it's not just normal reactions like I usually do. I noticed that I don't have any, top tens in my repertoire here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a top five. Well, it says top five, but it's actually a top 10. The channel is Nukestop5, and we're going to be doing top 10 scary ghost videos that will give you the creeps. So, I mean, I'm not. Listen, I've given you horror games, and you know how I am with horror games. I don't like horror games, like, literally at all. Scary videos, however, they're not as bad for me. But I do want to see what there is out in the world right now. What's going on? Well, when was this video done? Hold on, I don't even know when this video was put out. A year ago. Okay, so not too long ago, but still long enough. But we're gonna see what we're getting ourselves into today. Oh, loud.
A few months ago, a woman named Rosanna bought an old apartment somewhere in France and moved in with her two very young children and her 13-year-old cat, Loli.
All right.
Almost immediately after moving into the new place, her cat begins to act very strangely.
Already starting off well. Ooh, that is not a happy kitty. That is a very angry kitty. What the fuck? What the shit? I have never heard a cat make that noise. Like, my cat makes a lot of weird sounds. Like, and all three of them, eventually they make some weird fucking noises. Like, I've been woken up in the middle of the night with them play fighting. And it's gotten pretty fucking out of hand and wild. But I have never heard that sound come out of a cat. Angry is an understatement.
The cat, Loli, aggressively hisses and snarls at something that Rosanna can't see. Now, Rosanna says that the cat had never done anything like this before they moved. So as a single mother, Rosanna shares custody of her children with their father. So one night when the children are away at their dad's house, something happens that makes Rosanna's blood run cold.
Okay, I can't read that. Somebody who could probably tell me what that says. I don't know. I probably don't have anybody in my audience that can tell me what this means. Not yet, at least. Oh! Fuck no! Oh, shit! No, no. No, that's
Blood
creepy. What the fuck?
Cold.
Nope. No. Nope. Nope. Time to leave the house. Time to throw the whole house away. Like, but might as well get rid of the kid too. We can have another one of those. No. No is the answer to that question. House is going immediately on the market. Sorry, child, and man who I'm with at the moment. I gotta go. No reasons. Nothing in particular. Just I'm not gonna live at this house. No. What's saying that? Hey, you shut that fucking drawer right back. We're not doing this today. Shut it back. And turn the radio off. We ain't doing that. Hey now. Just break it. It's got batteries, right? Take the batteries out of them. What? Ain't no way. It is actually coming out of that fucking radio. She made sure to show that she was turning the power off. There's no CD. There's nothing in the track deck. There's no power source for this motherfucker. That's creepy. And I don't think there's any explanation for that. Likes those two drawers in particular. Oh, fuck no. Oh, hell no. Ooh. Ooh, I just realized it was saying mama over and over again in a demonic voice from the radio. Holy shit, man. I might actually leave the fucking house. Like, you're hearing that, right? That is demonic sounding. I ain't your mama. No. No. Nope.
Even though
Nope.
Rosanna is completely
Mm-mm.
alone, she hears her young daughter's voice calling out to her from the children's bedroom.
Daughter?
The voice
Daughter? What the fuck is wrong with your daughter's voice?
repeats, Mama, over and over. But strangest of
Nah, it was more like, mama.
all,
Yeah,
the
no,
voice seems
no,
to be
nope,
coming from an
nope.
old radio that doesn't even have batteries inside. After this absolutely terrifying experience, Rosanna decides to share her story online in search of advice. She also calls for help from a local priest. The scared mother is now
Yeah, get a priest. Nah, you need a demonologist. Let's get one of those motherfuckers down here. Is that is that is that mold on that pizza? Hold on now. I'm on a whole nother thing. What the fuck is on that pizza? That looks moldy as shit.
desperate to try absolutely anything to get rid of the sinister entity that seems to be haunting her home. But nothing seems to help. In fact, it just gets much, much worse.
What happened to the cat? Nope. Wait, hold on. It's on a turntable. That's not okay. That might not be all that weird. That's on a turntable. That can easily spin. I've seen those before. Those little things that you could actually just put on the center of a dinner table and spin. You usually put some like food on it. It's all separated. You just spin it so people can grab what they want. Those things actually spin relatively easy, and that's not a very heavy object. It is, however, a little weird that it stopped right while it was looking at you. Are the eyes fucking moving? I'm seeing things, right? Are the eyes fucking watch the eyes, man. I might be seeing shit. That's already creepy enough. I think I see the eyes moving. Yeah, those eyes are moving. Those eyes got to be moving. They ain't no trick at the light. And it's following her. Oh, okay. That's a little harder to explain. That can't. It's turning towards you. It's following you. Like you guys can't see me right now because I've got my like it's my model that's doing all this. Like my eyes are actually watering a little bit. That is actually a little creepy. I've never seen something like that happen. What the fuck is going on in the world? It's following her. Why were you sitting in the dark though? What the fuck is that? Move back to the other side. Move back the other way. Are there any windows in this room? It's still following her. It is watching her.
What?
Are you kidding me? No.
What?
No. Fuck you mean no? You in my house, motherfucker. You really okay, you really want to do this? Do you really want to start this demon war with me? Because I guarantee you I have plenty of knowledge that can help me stop you. Fuck you mean no?
The head of a dressing mannequin that Rosanna has had for years moves on its own and seems to follow her with its eyes as she moves around the room. Rosanna
No, it follows her with its whole head. It turned to watch. It turned with her.
feels that the apartment is no longer safe for her children and
No.
decides to stay in the
No, it's
home
not.
all alone. Eventually, she becomes so
Absolutely
scared
not.
that she starts to only sleep in the apartment's living room. But then, late one night, Rosanna hears her cat Loli angrily snarling at something in the hallway just outside the living room door. What happens next is downright chilling.
Hey, leave my door alone. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, I said leave it alone.
Loli.
Lola?
Loli.
Lola? Oh, who the fuck is that? Is it closer? She brave. She brave getting close to it, though. That was Lola. Oh, fuck. Fuck that. Fuck that. Oh, it's right there. It is right there.
Loli.
What happened to the cat? Why can't I hear the cat anymore? She is hiding under a desk, bro.
After this very disturbing incident, Rosanna says that she became seriously ill and spent the rest of the night throwing up. She says she is absolutely convinced that the old apartment she bought is haunted by a demon. For now, she stays.
A demon is an understatement. This is having, like, actual physical effects on you. What happens to the cat? I'm worried about the cat.
At a hotel with her cat until she can hopefully afford to
the
move
cat's okay.
somewhere else. She says she's currently seeking legal action against the people who sold her that apartment.
Yeah, well, actually something about that, something very interesting that's actually taking place. The government is recognizing the existence of spirits. So those are now it's very, very rare, and I don't even know what case this was. It was the first case that was ruled on as an otherworldly force. Understand what we're talking about here. There was something that was ruled on in an actual court of law where it was ruled as something that was otherworldly. I don't even remember what the actual classification of it was because I've only seen this once. That is so wild that it's starting to be recognized as an actual possibility of things. Like it's like the same thing with aliens. Yeah, we all know they existed, and now the government is all of a sudden now saying, "Oh yeah, these things that everybody has known that have existed for ever, like yeah, these exist now." Yeah, we all fucking knew that, and you just called conspiracy theorists liars and conspiracy theorists for no reason. This shit's also real.
The Thing in the Basement. A Nukestop 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, we'll call her Jane, reached out to us about a very creepy experience she had in her family home in Norway. So while Jane is in the basement grabbing some tools for her brother, she hears something that puts her on edge.
Right.
She hits record on her phone as she investigates, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Okej, så här ska jag hämta verktyg till bror min från det jag fixar på en bil. Så
What the fuck was that? Hello?
hallå?
That's what I say. Hello? Hello? Hey,
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Come on.
just leave. Just leave. There ain't no reason to
Säkert
investigate
är
it.
en man där.
Okay, well then leave.
Så
Go somewhere else.
Så jävla creepy. Hallå? Det är ingen där.
Where's that thing at?
People in here. Fuck. Take folk. Hallå? Okej. Vad fan?
Hey, oh hell
Där har jag
no.
faktiskt gått.
Oh hell no.
Hallå?
Why does it sound like a dying goat?
Så, liksom.
What is that in the mirror?
Okej,
I saw
jag har
something in
tagit
the
den.
mirror.
Ja.
Hey, yo.
Jane
I know
hears
you ain't
several
slamming
weird
doors in my
screeches
house.
coming from somewhere near her in the basement. And then as she leaves, the door seems to slam shut on its own. But did you see it?
Yeah, I
Jane
saw
looks
something in
into
the
a mirror
mirror.
2 times while walking through
Yeah,
the
and there was
basement. The
something
first
there.
time, there's nothing out of the
Nothing.
ordinary. But the second time,
There's
something seems to be
something, but I don't
standing
know
in the
what it
doorway
is.
right behind her. To this day, Jane has no idea what happened, but says that the experience gave her the creeps.
Yeah, no
Now
shit.
again, Jane says she has never posted this video anywhere online and wishes to remain anonymous. So I have to leave it up to you. Do you think Jane captured something paranormal?
She might
And if
have,
not,
and that
then
sound was
just
definitely
who
unsettling.
or what is this?
What made that noise?
Up in smoke.
That's
It's
actually
around
concerning.
11:30 at night, and Jocelyn is working in a smoke shop in central Alabama when she hears a noise coming from the back of the store.
Oh
I'm
no.
working by my f***ing self, and I hear a noise in the back.
A smoke shop.
Bro.
What? Way in the back, right? Yeah, that's where I was looking. Yeah,
Something
that.
can be seen moving
What
around
the
in the
fuck?
storage area in the back.
What the fuck is that?
After posting the video
Is that a
online,
shadow?
shocked viewers asked Jocelyn to check the security footage of the camera in the back. Now, whatever this is, it doesn't show up on camera. But about 4 hours later, in the middle of the night, when the store is closed and empty, this happens.
There was no reason for that to have
At
happened.
around
What?
4 in the morning, a ladder falls over by itself and a pillow
And a
seems
cushion.
to appear out of nowhere and just drops down the
Drops?
stairs. Now, Jocelyn
weird.
says that she was so shaken up that she has no intentions of ever returning to work at the store and might actually just
wouldn't either.
quit her job.
I wouldn't
But
either.
is this real paranormal activity caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
No, I
Too
just wouldn't
close
work
for
there
comfort.
anymore.
Amateur paranormal investigators Jared, his brother David, and a friend get together one night to investigate Jared's own house in Blackpool, England. You see, Jared claims that he has experienced some creepy, unexplained events in the house. So Jared's
W shirt though. Blow me for luck.
brother David is holding an SLS camera with built-in night vision when he walks through the downstairs area to see if the camera maps out any strange figures. But then something happens that absolutely freaks out everyone.
Using the night vision camera on the SLS, so that's why they're stood behind me, because we don't want to keep mapping them. Exactly. We want to see what we can map ourselves.
Right. As one does.
Just have a look around the room, Dave. You never know. I mean, we caught some orbs in here last time I was up here.
Yeah,
Weird.
I'm hoping to see some of
Little
there.
kitty cat.
You never know.
We're back. Stuck on two of the
Like my
K2
little
here.
void.
K2, what was that?
Yeah, we've got Jeb behind us doing the K2 and he's got a couple of lights on it, you know, so we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, all we can do is just keep
Yeah,
going
so
past
look around.
and say, whoa!
What the fuck was that? That was a
Did
face.
I just see something now? Am I imagining that?
I don't know, let's go.
There was like a face.
What the hell? I don't know. It was,
No,
to
there
me
was
it looked
definitely.
like a face.
Yeah, there was definitely a face
I
there.
thought I saw something.
That was really
That was a real double
As
take.
David pans around the living room, he captures what appears to be a bizarre pale face peeking out
Yeah.
from behind the door
Peeking
to the
behind.
hallway.
That was weird.
Going past and say, whoa!
What the hell?
The group looks through the house and even attempts to debunk what they just saw, but they can find no explanation as to what this is.
Did they ever see it again? That looks like a woman's
Antoine's
face.
restaurant. Isabel Riley recently told a very creepy story online and followed it up with one of the creepiest pictures you'll ever see.
I need to tell you guys about the most insane evidence that I have ever seen of a ghost existing. Backstory. I was at a company get-together with my CEOs, my coworkers, and one of the owners of the company. Vol looked at us and was like, hey, do you guys want to see a ghost picture? Immediately, yes. He begins to tell us that he was in New Orleans at a restaurant called Antoine's. New Orleans, first of all, super haunted city. If you know, you know. Antoine's is one of
Well, I don't know, but I would like to know.
the oldest restaurants in the city. One of the oldest restaurants, I believe, in America. It has a lot of history. It used to be a jail.
Did it?
It is a really well-established place, has been around forever. So he's dining at this restaurant and he is offered a tour of the wine cellar. The wine cellar is huge, has thousands of bottles of wine, probably worth millions of dollars. So he's taking a tour of the wine cellar, he's taking pictures. There's this guy in the wine cellar on a laptop who is apparently at auction buying more rare wine for the collection. My CEO takes pictures of this guy on his laptop, doesn't think anything of it, he doesn't see anything, leaves the restaurant, calls it a day. The next morning, he's looking through the photos and notices something. So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop.
Why does he look like Jack Harlow? Kind of a little bit. He kind of looks like Jack Harlow. Like, I'm not crazy right now. That kind of looks like either that or Lil Dicky.
At auction, doing whatever.
Right, but looks normal enough.
And here is the next picture that he took.
Looks like
So
a
we
woman.
all see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills.
Yeah,
so
no.
I genuinely had full body chills.
Absolutely.
So just who could the creepy alleged ghost woman dressed all in black in the photo be? For that, we go into the history of the restaurant. Antoine Alciatore opened his restaurant all the way back in 1840. Then in 1875, Antoine passed away when he was only 55 years old. When he died, he left his wife Julie in charge of the restaurant.
Why are her eyes so big? I'm roasting this woman from beyond the grave. I'm sorry.
So could this be Julie's spirit still looking over the restaurant from beyond the grave?
Maybe not.
Well, let me know what you think.
Doesn't really look like her. Not all that much.
We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Bye, Felicia. One night, Felicia Hall is out on her back deck playing with her dog when things get weird.
Just throwing a ball. What? I didn't hear that.
Out of nowhere, Felicia hears something that sounds like someone whispering right in her ear. Something that says, "Get out."
Oh.
As you can tell in the video, Felicia is absolutely terrified and screams and hurries back inside, leaving her dog to wonder, what just happened? So did Felicia get an angry supernatural warning? You decide.
Maybe, I don't know. The dog didn't seem to notice anything.
And renovations. A man who works as a nurse.
And I usually like to default to animals for anything weird or paranormal because they have senses that are far greater than anything we have at our disposal. So usually they can tell what's going on. And if the dog isn't worried, I'm not worried. That's my whole thing. If it's dangerous, the dog will be trying to get away too.
At the IMSS hospital in Manzanillo, Mexico, was taking a tour of the recently renovated Clinic Number 10. Now, the old hospital was built in 1932 and has seen its share of death and suffering for over 90 years. So the nurse is filming with his phone as he walks through the renovated clinic.
Why is that dark? Hall lights are never supposed to be off. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in a hospital, hall lights, whether it's in use at that moment or not, are supposed to be on just for like safety reasons, right? Like, yeah, room lights can be turned off, but as far as hallway lights, I think they can be dimmed a little or at least reduced. I don't think they're ever supposed to be off.
Later, when he
Oh,
reviews his
oh, fuck no. Nope, nope. I saw a face. I saw a face. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. Face. Face. Right there. That is creepy. I just caught that, like, barely.
Later, when he reviews his footage of the old hospital, he spots something that sends a chill down his spine. Something resembling a small
I
pale
didn't notice
face
it
can
at
be seen
first.
peeking around the corner in clinic number 10. The man is shocked. He says that he never noticed this strange face while filming. The man's aunt posted his video to the internet, and many viewers believe that he might have captured the spirit of a patient who passed away at the old hospital.
And it was probably very curious. By the way, another interesting concept that I don't think people have realized yet is that I think spirits are starting to understand what cameras are, what social media is, like to now I don't know to what degree they understand all of these technologies, but they seem to really, really like showing themselves when cameras are on them. They really, really like that for some reason. And I think some of them are aware that they're being filmed to be put online. And this kind of feeds their whole need for attention to get energy or something like that. I don't know. All I'm saying is we're probably giving them more energy than they ever have in their lives. And they're seeing this as an opportunity to farm us for more. Man, spirits might be smarter than we're giving them credit for. You never know.
This next creepy story has been going viral and actually made international news. So, TikTok user Katie Santry from Columbus, Ohio woke up one morning to find that things in her home
You ever heard about the Conjuring House? How much recognition that has garnered? And that's said to be like right over a demon underworld like gate. That's said to be a entrance to the underworld. That property.
office seem to have been mysteriously moved around.
I think my house is haunted and I'm freaking out. Like, I'm literally shaking.
Right.
This is my sunroom. This is where I work. I sit here every day. There's a playroom here, doors here. This is the
Nice
space.
place.
I worked in here last night until about 6:30. Everything was fine. Shut my laptop. We close these doors. The dogs don't come in here at night. No one is in this room. I'm down this morning to work. The screen shut.
What?
This stuff down here. This hanging off. Here's the next bit of important information. So we're building a fence, and back here, we dug a hole. There is a rolled up carpet buried underground that we came across as we were digging this hole. Rolled up carpet. Who the and why the is there a rolled up carpet underground?
Katie
A body.
shares her strange story online, and viewers
Ooh. Wait.
Is there a rolled
Wait.
up carpet underground?
People hide bodies in rolled up carpets, by the way. That's what they used to do.
shares her
But no, what I wanted
Strange-
to do was I wanted to stop it. She's drinking a red berry or a red berry Sour Patch Ghost. That's what this is. I know the can. I know the can. It's got that yellow right in the middle and then the red on top and bottom. That is a red berry Sour Patch Ghost. I know because I drank the blue one all the time before they cut their ties with Sour Patch for the blue raspberry. I still need to get that can because I need to add it to my collection. I collect cans that look cool or have been going out of style and or going out of sale, out of circulation, so I could just have them. But yeah, I know what she's drinking.
story online, and viewers suggest that there just might be something more buried in the yard. Inside that rug
was probably a
How
body.
deep is that? Like at least 2 feet?
Almost, yeah.
Oh, right now.
At the intense urging of thousands of video commenters, Katie decides to call the police to check out the rug, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Yeah, see that's the tassel of it. It's like the end of it. Jeez, I don't even know. Carpet's rock. I was just say it's not, you know, 6 feet long.
Oh yeah, no, there's just something like weird.
Now, Katie says that she thinks the
Yeah.
rug is a bit strange, but she doesn't really think it's anything suspicious. That is until Columbus detectives arrive at her house with cadaver-sniffing dogs.
Oh yeah, I forgot cadaver sniffers exist. And it probably is going to hit on that rug. Yep, it sits. Yep, that's how they hit on a specific place. They'll sit. They're trained to, if they smell something that they're trained to detect, they will sit on the spot where they smell what they're looking for. That dog smelled a body. That dog smelled a body. A second dog, just to make sure. Yep. He sits too, but not in the same place.
God.
So is there a second
Two
body?
cadaver dogs both signal and sit on the area where the rug was found, indicating that the dogs believe that there is a body there. And this is when Katie's casual story about a paranormal haunting and a buried rug starts to get a bit out of control. In fact, Katie's story becomes international news.
In a series of videos garnering millions of views, Katie
Yeah, it
Santry
would.
shared she may have discovered a body buried in a rug in her yard.
The entire thing blew up on TikTok this week.
The investigation stemming from social media. Police in Columbus saw a woman's TikTok showing she and her husband found this rug buried in her yard. She reached out to police. Well, police showed up with cadaver dogs.
Even after the first dog sat, I really didn't think the second dog was going to do it too. I thought maybe it was just an accident. And when the second dog did it too, I freaked out.
Yeah.
I think it is absolutely crazy for something to happen like in our area like this.
Well, it's been underground, and it looked like it had been down there for a long time, so it probably happened years ago. I'm really interested to see what's in the rug.
Understandably, Katie is completely overwhelmed as a homicide team arrives at her property to dig.
This is crazy. Okay.
It might not mean anything yet.
Okay.
Wait and see what the interpretation of the results are.
Okay.
Oh my f***ing God. So homicide is here and missing persons, and now CSI is bringing the shovels out.
Yeah. Because they want to know whose body it is. This could solve a cold case. And this is what I was saying too about, spirits kind of understanding what social media is and what cameras are. And some of them are trying to, help solve what happened to them. Like this one was trying to get like I think this one was trying to get closure and try to get found. This could be a cold case that was never solved.
Up over there. Okay, they're digging. They've been digging. And there's 6 of them.
6
Some
rugs?
of them are in the hole.
Oh, 6 people.
Katie's viewers watch and wait for hours as the homicide team carefully digs out and examines pieces of the stained carpet.
You guys, they have recovered the hole, and this has been the most absurd, insane experience of my life. What did they find? No, they didn't find a body. They found a mother effing rug with some rubber. The question remains of why did the dogs hit? I don't know. Both dogs.
With
not
some
just one,
rubber?
2. I don't know. The other question remains is who broke my laptop?
So, Katie is happy with the news that the Columbus homicide team has not found anything suspicious buried with the rug. But viewers that followed Kitty's story and even some news reporters are just not completely convinced.
No, I'm not convinced either. And the reason being is because not one, but two cadaver sniffing dogs smelled this and hit on this area. Now, there are records of drug and cadaver sniffing dogs that have been wrong in the past, but these instances are very far and few between. These dogs are trained very specifically to hit and not make mistakes. They can, but the fact that both dogs made the exact same mistake, that's a little far-fetched. I think they should have kept digging. I think they actually should have exhumed the yard. Now, this wouldn't have gone over well with the homeowners, but I think they should have exhumed the whole yard down to about 6 feet. Because I think there might have been a body there. I think there might have been a couple bodies there. That's my theory. Because the dogs did hit on this location, so something smelled funny. And the smell of decay and death is not pleasant. It's such a hyper specific smell. If you've smelled it before, you know what it smells like because nothing else smells close. It is a pungent, sickeningly sweet scent that death carries. And it is very, very distinctive. You know it if you smell it. And this is where I'm going to say, if you know, you know.
Okay, so the update is they took the rug.
Okay.
Police did. They did not find a body yet.
Yeah, what do you mean yet?
Because the dogs marked on the rug, so there has to have been a body.
There has to be a body.
I don't believe for a second they didn't find anything in that rug.
Yeah.
Not for a single second. I think she was posting too much about it, so they decided not to tell her what they found. Or, because they took it away for forensics, it was a mirror on the rug, no body. I don't believe for a second.
That's also a possibility too. They didn't find a body, but maybe they smelled the blood. But that also presents a new problem because blood, after so long, the scent will dissipate. Blood doesn't last that long. The scent of decay and the scent of death takes longer, but as long as there's a body there, it can be smelled. Unless it's just way old. But them not finding a body in the rug, there ain't no way. Two dogs hit on that area? No, that doesn't happen.
There was nothing on that rug.
So even though police say the rug was fine, there's still some skepticism and some
skepticism by me too.
Theories about that rug. But what do you think? Alone? Matty Magarachi says that his house in Monroe Township, New Jersey is very haunted. In fact, Matty has been posting about the strange activity in his home for over 4 years. One night, Matty's home alone with his dogs when strange things start to happen.
What's going on?
Looking at the chair, I guess? Maybe.
Matty's parents are away on vacation, leaving him all alone in the house. And something else happens that makes his blood run cold.
Is there somebody there?
What the f*** is that? What the f*** was that?
So these are just a couple of the many videos that Matty has shared online over the last 4 years. So could it be that Matty's house is actually haunted by something?
Maybe.
Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide.
Yeah, I can't really tell what that is. It didn't move either. That's very, very odd. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Those videos were actually kind of creepy. I'm not going to lie, especially that first one. That first one, oh my god. I don't know what was up with that first one. That was weird. That radio in a very deep demonic voice with no power source saying mama over and over again. Hell no. Gotta throw away the whole house. Also gotta throw away the kid too, because you don't know if there's some residual hauntings on the child. We might have to have a long talk about what the fuck is going on here. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And also remember, I am affiliated with Poggers, so go to poggers.shop and use code RAVEN12 for 10% off of any order. Thank you, and bye-bye.